My name is Jennifer Bloomfield, and I'm from Costa Mesa, California, born in Hoag Hospital in Newport. I was actually a lifeguard for Newport for about 30 years and did not want to leave that job, so I started subbing. And then whenever I subbed math classes, particularly a lot of kids would come up that said that they normally struggle with math, and they said I understood it today because I would use shapes and pictures and colors to try and make it more visual for them. And so after hearing that enough times from the students, I decided to focus on teaching or becoming a math teacher. Just started painting to kind of pass the time and do something that I felt was like nurturing and enjoyable. I tend to focus on one painting, and it's kind of an addiction almost. Like I'll find myself not wanting to go to sleep at night because I want to keep painting. It's really fun. And I keep seeing, oh, I can fix this, I need to change that. And then there's the times where I have to put myself on timeout because I find that I don't know where I'm going anymore. I don't see the color anymore or something. So I'm a firm believer that everyone has a type of artist in them. Some of us are more realist, and then some of us are more abstract, and then everyone's kind of in between those two. I think the artist that really impacted me he's actually a local artist, I believe. His name is Aldo Luongo, and he has a studio or a art store in Fashion Island. But I was, I think, 16 years old, going across the ferry to go to probably to my friend's house or the lifeguard or whatever, and there was this painting of this old man in a red and white striped shirt with a fishing pole and a big mustache, and it was called The Hawk. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so I saw that painting and I stared at that thing. Like, I loved all of he was like super scribbly up close and all this crazy color, and then you step back and it's like this really cool painting. And he was somebody that I always was trying to copy when I was drawing after that. It just really influenced me. I like the freedom of the brushstrokes, seeing all the brushstrokes, but then it actually making sense. I love paintings of old men. I didn't show you. I have a painting that I've painted two old men. That's another. I love waves and painting old men. Their faces are so interesting.
What is it with old men? Just the character?
I think it's the character. I don't know what it is. There's something really, I just want to get in there and draw all their wrinkles, and I don't know. Women don't like their wrinkles as much, so. There are times, I'll do time-lapse videos of my paintings, and when I'm watching it, I'm like, oh, I should have stopped there, but then I kept going, but then I came to somewhere else that I liked as well, so.
So sometimes by messing up, you end up in a better spot.
Yeah, and I kind of like that analogy for life too, because then you think about all the times where you thought you made a mistake, but then you ended up somewhere cooler or better. I was super stressed before I started the mural, and so it was just like doing a research paper at the beginning, just what all do I need, etc. But then when I started painting it, it was so fun. And I think one of the things I loved about it the most is, for some reason, everyone wants to come and tell you their life story while you're up there painting, and I just connected with so many different people. It's right next door to Minnie's, so it's all these old salty boatmen, and they all are just really fascinating people to me. Like that mural, I was using, I don't know if you know the numbers of the different brush sizes, but I was using the 2, which is one of the smallest brushes. I was using that. I used that brush for so much of the mural. 60-ish hours of painting, because I first went through and I painted the whole thing with the rollers and kind of got the general placement. Okay, this part's going to be green, this will be blue, and then I came back with the detail with smaller brushes.
What are you most
It's
looking
the
forward
unknown.
to?
I'm excited about the unknown. I just, every time I work on a new painting, I'm learning something. People are suggesting, hey, you should do this, you should try that, you should meet my friend Jeff and do an NFT. It's just so many new things, and trying them and seeing what fits with me or fits with what I'm doing. I mean, at some point I know I need to maybe make a decision, okay, I'm gonna go this direction, but right now I'm just kind of trying to be a sponge and take in as much as I can.